Everyone, and welcome to the Fall 2025 School Board Recognition Night. My name is Rick Herron, Chief Communications Officer for Argyle AISD, and thank you to everyone for attending tonight. We are very excited to honor so many talented Eagles we have in the room tonight, from students, teachers, coaches, and staff. And I would now like to introduce School Board President Sam Slayton to officially open tonight's special board meeting. All right. Good evening. Thank you for attending tonight's special board meeting, our recognition. So for those of you who haven't been to one of these before, this is an official board meeting, so we're going to have to officially open it. So at this time, it is 6:02 p.m. This is a special meeting of the Argyle ISD Board of Trustees, and I will determine if a quorum is present.
Rich McDowell present. Josh Western present. Matt Slayton present. Josh Wood present.
Hi, Sam Slayton present. We do have a quorum established. This time we'll do our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. All right, if you'll please join me for our opening prayer. Dear Father God, we just want to thank you for the ability to come together tonight to celebrate the achievements of the students of this district. Lord, we're grateful for the opportunity to be able to do that. Lord, we also just want to it be present on our hearts, Lord, that this being the season of celebration of the birth of your Son, Jesus Christ, and that be ever present in all of our actions. Lord, may we choose kindness and generosity and humility. And Lord, I again pray for all of our students, pray for our teachers, our faculty, and that we have a safe holiday season. It's in your Son's holy name we pray. Amen. Now I'm turning it over to Rick. Thank you, Mr. Slayton. As a reminder, we are live streaming the event up top, so thank you to our technology department, Mr. Royer and Mr. Ince, for their assistance tonight. That'll be available on the Argyle ISD YouTube channel, and that'll be archived for future reference. Also, for a copy of tonight's agenda and the groups we are recognizing and the order, please take a moment, if you haven't already, to scan the QR code that's on the screen. It will also be on every slide that's in the presentation for future reference, and that you'll be able to see the rundown of the night with that QR code. And so for everyone participating, how does this work tonight? So that's your question, right? A representative from each of your groups, coaches or teams, will come to the podium and say a few brief comments about the group or individual. They will then take a photo with the Board of Trustees right here on the center stage and with Dr. Carpenter. And these photos will be available on social media for your family members to share and to share with other extended family members. Again, thank you for being part of this celebration of our talented student and staff across the district, and I am now pleased to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Courtney Carpenter.
All right, good evening. Thank you all for being here. I want to welcome everyone, students, families, and our Eagle community for being here this evening for our fall recognition night. We've been doing this for, I guess this is our third year now to do this, to do our fall recognition. In the last 2 years, we've had a spring recognition, but this year we're going to a winter and a spring. So we've had so many celebrations to do that we are going to spread out the spring semester into two. So we're looking forward to that coming up in the next semester. But we're excited tonight. We have over 150 students, teachers, and coaches to recognize, and this event is a showcase of greatness, really highlighting what it is to be the spirit of an Eagle. Wide range of individual successes, team successes, and just all across the district in many areas. But we're thrilled to celebrate you tonight and to celebrate you with your families in this community. It shines a bright light on how high our Eagles can soar. So we will get started tonight by introducing some special guests. We do have our Argyle Board of Trustees, and so I'm going to introduce them, and if they will please stand to be recognized. You've already met President Sam Slayton. Vice President Craig Hawksworth. Secretary Matt Slayton. Trustee Dr. Leona McDade. Trustee Leanne Artho. Trustee Rich McDowell. And Trustee Josh Westrom. Would also like to take just a moment to recognize our district leadership team, Deputy Superintendent Dr. Chris Daniel, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Dawn Jordan, Chief Financial Officer Liz Stewart, and Chief Communications Officer Rick Herron. We're also going to recognize our amazing campus leaders, and we have Hilltop Elementary Principal Holly Williams, Argyle South Elementary Principal Kristen Haynes, Jane Rustman Elementary Principal Lauren Tullis, Argyle West Elementary Principal Katie Hayden, 6th grade center principal Heather Vanoy, Argyle Middle School Principal Donna Lumsden, and Argyle High School Principal Shannon Knowles. Now it's my pleasure to introduce a very special guest. So we have not had a special guest like this before at one of these nights, but I know he's excited to be here. So when all the celebrations show up on social media, we have a lot of people looking at those and celebrating those with us. And so I had State Representative Andy Hopper, which is District 64, reach out to me and say, how can I be a part of this? How can I come and publicly recognize our students that are soaring so high? And so he is here this evening and on the agenda. So at this time, I would like to give a round of applause for State Representative Andy Hopper.
Thank you all so much for coming out tonight, and thank you for allowing me to be part of this enormously important celebration. You know, let me just say, first of all, it is so easy to work with not just the board, but definitely Dr. Carpenter has been. I mean, it's just wonderful to be able to pick up the phone at any time, especially when you're in a legislative session, trying to figure out policy, and to be able to reach out to your superintendents and say, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And I'm literally texting her on the floor, "What do you think about this amendment?" And she's just right back firing it, on Johnny on the spot. So it's amazing to have that, and you guys are very, very fortunate to have her at the helm of this school district. So thank you all very much for coming out. I just want to tell you all that this is an amazing, this is absolutely so cool to see the agenda of all the students that are going to be honored. You guys have an extremely bright future, and I'm telling you, I'm excited, first of all, to be able to just say, hey, listen, y'all are awesome. Thank you for working so hard. It's important, not just for yourself, to challenge yourself, to push yourself, to achieve excellence in school. That is super important in and of itself, and you should be really, really proud on that basis. But doing that is something that, iron sharpens iron, of course, right? So other students see you, and it lifts all the boats. Everyone sees what's possible, because a lot of times we don't achieve as much as we imagine because we don't imagine enough. We need to understand that the art of the possible is way higher than where we often set it as people. So when you're sitting there struggling to try to accomplish a goal that you're not sure you can achieve, if you become National Merit Scholar, or you can, be an amazing athlete or amazing musician, those are achievements that other people see, and they're like, you know what, I can do that too. And these are things that are going to carry through your entire life. You're going to look back long after this, and you're going to be proud of what you fought for right here and right now, because it's going to, in many ways, define your ability as an adult to say, you know what, I'm not worried about this. I can make this happen. I can work through this problem. Like, I did this, and you remember back when you were a kid, when you were, in middle school, or you were in high school, and you're like, you know what, I remember what I did there, and I was scared about it, but you know what, it was no big deal. And that carries through your entire adult life and frames your entire future for success. So I just want to say hats off to all the hard work this entire year. I mean, I am, like I say, blessed to be a part of it. And absolutely, any of you all, if you ever need anything from our office, if you ever need any help with your future endeavors, please reach out. Happy to be your state representative. And just so you know, my district, I think there's a number of districts that are that represent Argyle ISD. Mine is House District 64, which is all of Wise County and it's like the northwest quadrant of Denton, and a little bit of Argyle, Crum, a little bit of Sanger, almost all of the city of Denton, though. So that's my district in Denton. So like I say, proud to represent you, and thank you very much for having me out tonight.
All right, thank you very much, Representative Hopper, for being here tonight, and thank you for sharing your words with our students. Again, we are thrilled that you could join us, and it's time now to recognize these exceptional leaders, students, teachers, and coaches. And so, Mr. Herron, I will turn it back to you, back there.
Thank you, Dr. Carpenter. We will begin tonight's recognitions with our outstanding academic achievements, and we will start with our National Merit semifinalists. Please welcome Argyle High School Principal Shannon Knowles, who will present these seniors.
All right. I'm glad everybody could make it. We have several kids that are not here, but I'm gonna read their names. They are, as you know, they're not just super smart kiddos. They're doing all kinds of things, have jobs. So there's several that aren't here, but we're gonna go ahead and call their names. Each year, only 1% of PSAT test takers in each state are named National Merit semifinalists. These students represent the nation's highest academic achievement. They advance in the competition for prestigious scholarships and are recognized for their exceptional intellect, dedication, and discipline. Tonight, we proudly recognize our National Merit semifinalists, Leah Chaw, who's not here, Raleigh Pizzana, and Sri Abhinav Tetaverdi.
All right, we will look at the center at Mr. Saylor here. He'll take a photo of each group. If everyone can settle in and look toward him and keep smiling, he'll take several. Yeah, well, come forward. You want to be right behind the letters. For all future reference for any groups, please stand right behind the AISD. Perfect, thank you. Congratulations to our National Merit semifinalists. Our next group is our Argyle High School Commended Recognition students, and here to introduce them is Argyle High School counselor, Caitlin McGuire.
The National Merit Commended Scholar Distinction is awarded to students who score among the top 3 to 4% of all PSAT and MSQT test takers nationwide. These students have demonstrated exceptional academic potential and a commitment to excellence. Our National Merit Commended Scholars are Zachary Fritz, Cooper Gill, Shreyas Madnure, Max Romney, Shivan Singh, Salmia Srinivasan, and Abhinav Vitilam. Congratulations to each of you. Your achievement is a testament to your hard work and perseverance.
Everyone right here, Mr. Saylor. Perfect. Congratulations, Argyle High School Commended Recognition students. And now we will honor our National Merit Special Scholarship recipients, and Mrs. Knowles will introduce them.
All right, the National Merit Program also partners with corporations and foundations to award special scholarships to students who demonstrate outstanding academic promise and meet special eligibility criteria. These scholarships recognize leadership, service, and dedication to future career goals. These scholarships reflect not only the academic excellence, but also character, ambition, and the commitment to making an impact on the world. This year, we're proud to honor the following special scholarship recipients: Shreyas Madnure, he's coming back, and Aiden Sheehan.
Perfect. Congratulations to our National Merit Special Scholarship recipients. Next, we will recognize the Argyle High School Theater National Qualifiers. Please welcome to her home stage, AHS Theater Director Melissa Carpenter.
The Argyle High School Theater Department's performance at the recent Texas Thespian State Festival was a historical one. A total of 48 students attended the three-day festival, representing Argyle with pride and professionalism. Our students excelled in the competitive individual event category, leading to outstanding national qualification results. We entered a total of 15 events, and out of that, an incredible 11 of these qualified for nationals, which will be held this summer in Indiana. National qualifiers are Kobe Clark, monologue; Kyle Guerin, monologue; Sarah Oldham, solo musical; Jolie Bailey, solo musical; Parker Weathersby, solo musical; Eason Michael, solo musical; Amber Lewis, solo musical; Hannah Black, solo musical; Franklin Arrington and Morgan Kempton, duet musical; Jevin Caston and Sophia Burkhart, duet musical; and Lorelei Leschner in prop construction. In a moment of school history, Franklin Arrington and Morgan Kempton received a perfect score on their IE selection and were invited to perform at the closing ceremonies in front of thousands of peers and theater educators. This achievement marks the first time in Argyle history that an IE has been recognized at this elite level, and this is a monumental highlight for our program's growth. We were also selected to take our fall production Waiting in the Wings, directed by Miss Haley Harp, to compete and perform at the main stage. And this is the first time that Argyle High School has been selected to perform at this level. We were awarded with several high praise and secured several competitive awards, including Best Ensemble, Best Costumes, Best Sound, Best Stage Management by Morgan Meilinger, and it had several superior performers: Sarah Oldham, Alyssa Patterson, Jolie Bailey, Morgan Kempton, and our excellent performers were Hannah Black, Vaishnavi Kandula, and Avery West. This festival was wildly successful, a culmination of months of hard work, and we are beyond proud of every student who participated, supported, and performed. Their collective success has firmly established Argyle as a top-tier theater program in Texas. Please join us in celebrating these extraordinary accomplishments, and congratulate them one more time with some applause.
Perfect. One more big round of applause for the Argyle High School Theater Department National Qualifiers. The next recognition is a Jane Russman Elementary Outstanding Art Student, and here to present her is JRE Principal Lauren Tullis.
Good evening, everyone. As Mr. Heron said, my name is Lauren Tullis, and I have the honor of being the principal at Jane Russman Elementary. This evening, I have the honor of recognizing Rehanika Dawes, a 5th grade student at Jane Russman Elementary. Rehanika participated in the America 250 National Art Competition at the very end of the spring last year, May 7th, 2025. The contest invited students nationwide in grades 3rd through 12th grade to share what America means to them through writing or art, and Rehanika earned 1st place for her original artwork. No, right? For her submission, Rehanika expressed her personal experiences growing up in this country, its culture, values, liberty, freedom, and opportunities. As part of her award, she received an all-inclusive trip to Washington, D.C. from July 8th through the 10th, where she visited the National Archives, had an exclusive tour of the Archives Vault, and participated in a private Smithsonian National Zoo experience. We are incredibly proud of Rehanika for this remarkable achievement and the way she has represented Jane Russman Elementary and Argyle ISD. Congratulations, Rehanika.
Perfect. Congratulations, Ray Kanika, our JRE Outstanding Art Student. We'll stay in the art department. Now we would like to recognize another outstanding art student, this time from Argyle Middle School. And here to present Argyle Middle School art teacher, Corey Hedrick.
Tonight, I am honored to recognize an incredibly talented student, Emily Green. She created a hand-painted Texas-themed ornament that was selected for display on the Texas State Capitol Christmas tree. She was the only student in our district chosen, which makes this accomplishment even more special. Her creativity, craftsmanship, and Texas pride are shining bright in Austin. Congratulations, Emily.
Perfect. Great job. Another congratulations for Emily, our outstanding art student from Argyle Middle School. Next, please welcome Argyle High School Majestics Drill Team Director Haley Martinez, who will recognize her outstanding team members and this year's accolades.
I'm thrilled to share the incredible accomplishments of our varsity Majestics for you today. At the Texas Dance Educators Association 5A DFW area competition, this group rose to the occasion in every way possible. Against some of the most elite programs in the region, our dancers delivered a powerhouse prelim performance, one strong enough to place them in the top 6 and advance to the highly competitive area finals. When they hit the finals floor, they elevated even further. Their precision, intensity, and unmatched spirit earned them an outstanding 3rd place overall finish. This is a monumental achievement and a reflection of the relentless work ethic, discipline, and unity. These dancers have set a historical record by being one of the first to participate in the advancement round of this competition and rose to the Argyle standard. They represented our program with excellence, strength, and heart. The coaching staff is incredibly proud of all of you and know that this is only just the beginning for our year. We hope to return in the spring to celebrate our spring accomplishments and bring a whole list back then. Our varsity Majestics.
Can the Majestics take a couple of steps to their right? Yes. Center up behind the letters. Great pick, guys. Great pick. Again, congratulations to the Argyle High School Majestics drill team. Next, we will shift to band, and we will recognize our Argyle High School band. And here to present this year's drum majors is Director of Bands and Musical Arts, Jason Bird.
Thank you so much. Check 1, 2. Thank you. First of all, thank you, Dr. Carpenter and the board, for having us and recognizing these momentous achievements for all the students here. Drum majors, where are you at? Okay, there we go. This season marked an historical year for the Argyle High School Marching Band. This was the 25th year of our program and the 25th consecutive superior rating UIL Region Marching Contest. During the 2025 season, the Argyle Marching Band achieved 5th place at the Melissa Marching Invitational, 3rd place at the McKinney Marching Invitational. Down at BOA Super Regional, we were the Class 2A class champion, sweeping all the awards and captions. And then our highest ever placement at state marching contest since we've been in 5A, and that's 5th place. And we are super proud of all the students and all their hard work. And I would like to recognize our drum majors for this fall, Nick Adams, Aiden Nam, Alexis Nam, and Annie Oberzet, for their outstanding leadership throughout this historic fall. Congratulations to the Argyle High School Marching Band and our drum majors.
Again, congratulations, Argyle High School Band. Our next recognition tonight is the Argyle High School debate team, and here to present them is Argyle High School debate coach, Haley Harp.
Hello and good evening. Thank you so much for allowing us the time to recognize our wonderful students. First of all, I would like to thank our entire high school administration, our board, and our UIL academic coordinator, Ms. Good, for their support, without which I could not provide the support that my students so deserve and need. I have the honor of working with these students on a daily basis. These young minds have honed their research, speaking, and critical thinking skills to become formidable debaters. They have spent countless hours, many outside of school, delving into complex issues, crafting persuasive arguments, and mastering the art of parliamentary procedure, all while managing AP and dual credit classes, college applications, and volunteer commitments, among the many other wonderful things they do. Two of our students placed in the top 5 in finals, securing a trip to state in January. Seniors Adishri Dingokar, 2nd place in region, and Leah Chaw, 4th place in region. Serene Elatar also placed 8th in the region, and they are joined by their teammates senior Shivan Singh and sophomores Morgan Castleberry, Eli Roskilly, and Shrika Alahari. Please join me in congratulating their hard work thus far.
Perfect, thank you. And one more round of applause for Argyle High School debate team and Coach Haley Harp. Next, please welcome choir director Evan Ramos, who is here to recognize his Argyle High School choir students.
Good evening. I am honored to stand before you tonight to recognize a group of exceptional musicians from the Argyle High School Choir Program. In the world of Texas high school music, there is no higher standard than the TMEA audition process. It is a massive, rigorous competition that begins every fall with over 70,000 high school students across the state vying for a spot in the all-state choir. Our students compete in TMEA Region 2, which is widely considered one of the most competitive musical regions in the entire state. The sheer density of talent here is staggering. This year, hundreds of vocalists from high schools across our region spent months preparing challenging collegiate-level repertoire. They walked into blind auditions, singing alone for a panel of judges behind a screen where every rhythm, pitch, and nuance was scrutinized. To earn a chair in TMEA's Region 2 All-Region Choir means you aren't just good, it means you placed in the top tier of hundreds of the best high school singers in North Texas. It is a distinction reserved for the most disciplined and talented vocalists. Less than 20 to 30% of all students who audition are named to the All-Region Choir. Tonight, we are incredibly proud to recognize 6 of our students who rose to that challenge and earned their place among the elite. Collectively, these 6 students represent the dedication, artistry, and excellence we strive for at Argyle High School. They've spent countless hours in practice rooms and at home, before and after school, through the summer and fall to achieve this goal. First, I'd like to introduce the 3 students selected for the Region Treble Choir: Gabrielle Abraham, Gabriella Esong, who's not here tonight, and Aniga Alamaraju. Next, I would like to recognize the 3 students selected for the Region Mixed Choir. Placement in this ensemble is the highest honor at the region level, representing the top 15 chairs in every vocal section. Jade Belcher, who's not here, unfortunately, Ashwarya Bidaram, and Jevin Kasten. Please join me in congratulating our TMEA Region 2 All-Region Choir members.
Perfect. Congratulations, Argyle High School Choir and Director Evan Ramos. And now please welcome Argyle High School Band, and here to share their accolades is AMS Band Director, Mr. Gudig.
So back in October, our middle school band students auditioned for the Region 2 All-Region Band alongside about 2,200 students. We had a school record, 40 students earn spots in the All-Region Band, which was absolutely crazy. We're so proud of them. I thought it would be a little too much if we recognized all 40, so we're recognizing the students who made the top 2 bands. So the 11 students that earned a spot in the top 2 All-Region bands were Krithik Anandakumar, Luke Anderson, Wesley Cooper, Miles Gonzalez, Rishan Goyal, Devin Kathiravan, Claire Leonard, Arth Mehrotra, Ben Ramirez, Patrick Taylor, and Jared Talapali. We are so proud of all of our students for being among the top musicians in the entire region. They competed against students from 33 other schools. There were 2,200 students who competed in this process, performed some extremely challenging music that I performed when I was in college, and they performed at a really, really high level and demonstrated they were some of the best musicians in DFW. We're really, really proud of all of these kids, so let's give them a huge round of applause.
Congratulations, Argyle Middle School Band. Next, we are recognizing the amazing singers in the Argyle Middle School Choir. Please welcome AMS Principal Donna Lumsden to introduce them.
I had to tell them good job. They're my kids too. There's nothing I'd rather do than get in front of people and brag about some of our kids. They're fantastic. First, I do want to give a shout out to Miss Taylor, who is our choir director. Under her direction, not only have we grown in numbers, but in skill. These are students that I'm about to announce to you who qualified for Region Choir, and 4 years ago, that wasn't even happening at the middle school level. We had 0 4 years ago. So I'm so proud of these kids and Miss Taylor. To tell you a little bit about qualifying for the regional choir, about 900 students from Louisville, Northwest, and Denton auditioned for about 260 spots. What's kind of amazing is they each performed 2 solos, but kind of the mind-blowing thing is they also sight-read a new selection they'd never seen before. Guys, these are middle schoolers. They're doing these types of things on a daily basis. Then they had the honor of performing right here on the high school stage where the Region 2 choir had their clinic and their concert. Everyone is here except for one. Guys, I'm going to give you some instructions, as I usually do. When I say your name, give them a wave so they know which one you are, okay? Ooh, Uday doesn't like that. Sorry. The wave. You got me, right? Yes. Okay. We have Avigna Damayapali, Udisha Mahesh, Haley Sherman, I believe, is not present tonight, but very honored. Sarah Franciscus Tim, Alicia Gomez, Uday Varamavelli, Logan Reed, Grayson Pierce, and Gavin Morell. I'm beyond proud of you guys.
Congratulations, Argyle Middle School Choir.
Good job, y'all. Good job. Congratulations. Congratulations. You're doing this. Okay.
All right, our next recognition is the Argyle ISD High Flyers. This program began in the fall and recognizes students on our campuses for acts of kindness, doing the right thing, and simply making a difference for a classmate or a staff member. Our first high flyers are the reason the program was started this fall and evolved from the homecoming carnival. We had 3 siblings from Argyle Middle School jump in and assist our communications department in the cleanup afterward. And if you've been to the carnival, you know what the aftermath looks like. So they were instrumental in jumping out and helping us. Unfortunately, they were unable to attend tonight, and we're going to recognize them at a future recognitions night. That is Caden Carter and Cassidy Hughes from Argyle Middle School. Our second high flyer of the fall is Argyle senior Isabella Tefer. During the Thanksgiving food drive at the administration building, Isabella helped pack food with her leadership class. Then she took the initiative to return to the admin building to continue helping serve our staff with packing and organizing the items. This truly showed her servant heart. Congratulations to Isabella, a High Flyer Award winner in the fall for Argyle ISD. Again, big congratulations, Isabella. Thank you for coming tonight. Our next recognition is Argyle High School tennis team, and please welcome tennis coach Adam Myhawk.
All right, well, I want to first of all thank you guys for coming out and celebrating these amazing students. They just surprise us each and every day. They're so amazing and so hardworking. Our fall team tennis season started back in July, last week of July, and these tennis players battled week in, week out, all the way through mid-October and reached the regional tournament semifinals. So I want to bring the tennis team out and congratulate them and all their achievements right now. There are 253 5A high schools in the 5A classification. Of that, them making it to the regional tournament and getting down to the regional semifinals meant they were within the last 16 teams playing in the state of Texas. Some additional accomplishments is the team reached a high ranking in the classification 5A of 14 in the state this year. This will also be the 5th consecutive year that the Argyle varsity tennis team has either played at the regional tournament, regional semis, or in the state championship round. 5 years in a row. So they've really built a great program and great tradition of success. We also on this team have 3 academic all-state honors. Julia Leitner, she's academic all-state honorable mention. Amber Lewis and Cooper Atkins were academic all-state second team. In our all-district selections, our first team selections were all-district singles, Amber Lewis and Sophie Ruggles. First team all-district doubles, Julia Leitner, Amber Lewis, Tessa Wosti, and Sophie Ruggles, Cooper Atkins, and Bhargava Ampajwalam. Our second team honorees were in singles was Bryce Johnson and Julia Leitner. Second team all-district doubles, Slade Underwood, Johnny Calagrasso, Abby Crawford, and Yashashwi Moger. And our honorable mention all-district in singles was Shrihan Nuravati, Johnny Calagrasso, Slade Underwood, Yashashwi Moger, and in doubles, Zane Zablosky and Shrihan Nuravati. Our newcomer of the year was Abby Crawford, and our sportsmanship awards went to Yashashwi Moger and Shrihan Nuravati, all voted by the coachings, either in our district or at the regional level. And then finally, Julia Leitner was selected by the Texas High School Coaches Association to the Super Elite team, which was comprised of 16 players in the state of Texas in the classification 5A, which is a great accomplishment. So that's the tennis team. Guys, I want to recognize you, so I'm going to say your name. Just wave who you are. Bhargava Ampajwalam, Cooper Atkins, Johnny Calagrasso is sick today, but we celebrate him. Abby Crawford, Rithwick Edgelicanti, Shaylin James, Bryce Johnson, Amber Lewis, Julia Leitner, Leighton Marlowe, Madan Macha, Shrihan Nuravati, Sophie Ruggles, Ainsley Sue, Slade Underwood, Yashashwi Moger, Morgan Washer, Tessa Wosti, and Zane Zablosky. That's a lot of kids. The 2025 Fall Team Tennis Regional State Semifinalists.
Great photo. Again, congratulations, Argyle High School team tennis from the fall. Our next recognition is the Argyle Lady Eagles state finalist volleyball team, and here to introduce them is Coach Caitlin Johnson.
All right, good evening, and thank you to our school board and our school district for helping recognize our athletes. Here representing our varsity team tonight, we have senior Susanna Hodson, sophomore L.A. Stanzel, junior Sage Sewell, sophomore Lainey Lotherbach, senior Ella Roberts, and senior Hannah Baker. We do have a total of 16 rostered athletes on our team, but we had several who weren't able to make it tonight due to some other commitments. We had a really wonderful season this year with this group of girls. We graduated 8 seniors last year, and I think all of us didn't quite know what to expect going into the year. And our varsity roster this year was very different. We have kids that represent every class, freshman to senior. We have a really wide age gap and some really young players that had to step up and fill really big roles this year. It truly was it was so rewarding as a coach to watch this group come together and first fight for one another and fight to build really good, strong relationships. Our senior class did a really great job of creating and implementing a culture of love and of pouring into one another and taking care of one another. And we had some really great athletes that, and a really great team that just, no matter the circumstance, worked as hard as possible. And all of it coming together at the right time made a really huge difference for our team. I've said for so many years that in order to make a run at the state tournament, you have to have everyone all in. Every game, every moment, every practice, and our group did a really great job of that. And we were able to earn a place in the state final for the first time since 2017. We ultimately fell short to Cedar Park in 3 sets. I didn't think about it till a basketball coach told me after the game the least amount that you could lose by in volleyball is 6 points, and across 3 sets we lost by 7. And it was a really hard-fought match from our group of kids, and they put together a really great game. We finished 38-4 this season, ranked top 5 in 5A, top 20 in the state, and ranked 54th nationally. After our season, we were the outright district champs with a record of 12-0. 13 of our athletes have earned a total of 29 awards so far at the district and area level. And all 13 of our rostered athletes earned academic all-district, with 2 of our seniors, Tegan Barnett and Ella Roberts, earning academic all-state with multiple organizations. We're really proud of this group of girls and the season that they put together.
And this is also the district coaching staff of the year. She was not going to mention that, but I think our coaching staff needs a round of applause.
Great pick. Again, congratulations to our Lady Eagle volleyball team. Our next recognition is the Argyle Lady Eagles cross country team. And here to introduce them is AHS cross-country coach Devin Sterenberg.
So representing our varsity team tonight, we have sophomores Madison Chapman and Morgan Castleberry, and freshmen Everly Muckensturm and Addison McNatt. We had some really great things happen this season. Our Lady Eagles cross country team had the greatest season that we've had since moving up to 5A. They finished 3rd at the District 6 5A meet and 7th at the 5A Region 1 championships. This bested our previous performance of 17th there, and it's a pretty big accomplishment because we're in one of the toughest districts and toughest regions for cross country in the state of Texas. Maddie ended up making it onto the record board, and she and Everly ran our 5th and 8th fastest 5K times for Argyle. And even more impressive than that, though, is the commitment and dedication demonstrated by this year's team. They established their goals from the very beginning of the season. They held each other accountable, and they built a team culture that made people want to be their best. Our returners took it upon themselves to ensure that our freshmen felt welcome. They were immediately a part of our group. They got to know them, they mentored them, they cared about them, and they were immediately able to integrate into our team and start contributing right away. So that was really awesome to see. I'm just really proud of everything this group's put into this year's program, and their efforts really made it a great place to be. Each one of these girls up here is hardworking, disciplined, and goal-oriented, but they're also supportive, compassionate, and servant-hearted. They really genuinely care about each other and not just themselves. So I'm really proud of them, not just for their athletic accomplishments, but for the people that they are. It's really a privilege to get to work with them every day. So I want to thank you guys for an amazing season and your parents for everything that they did to support you and our program. And thank you to the school board for allowing us to recognize their accomplishments tonight.
Perfect. Great shot. Again, congratulations to the Argyle Lady Eagles cross country team. And now we wrap up tonight's recognitions with the Argyle Eagles cross country team. And here to introduce them is Coach Will Carter.
Good evening.
Take us home, Coach.
Oh, y'all are so happy to see me because you know the end is so close. Let me introduce you to the boys' cross-country team from this year. We have freshman Jackson Sequeros, senior Tuscan Bizette, junior Gavin Fitzgerald, junior Robert Morgan, freshman Lucas Allred, freshman Ronan Jernigan, sophomore S.J. Connell, and sophomore Styles Denault. Not here tonight are senior Ethan Glass and junior Carson Vale, right? So if you might have noticed, of these 10 boys who are recognized here, 3 or 4 are upperclassmen, and we have quite a bit of underclassmen. That's quite a taking in this sport. Usually in this sport, you are having to compete against juniors and seniors in high school. Okay, so it's quite an accomplishment to them. First, though, I wanted to say a congratulations to volleyball. If y'all don't know, here at Argyle, every year that Coach Johnson's been here, they've gotten a round further every single year. That is quite an accomplishment because that's the fun part of everything, the getting better stage. So I do want to congratulate volleyball for that one. Coach Rogers did have to step out for a second. The thing I also want to do is congratulate Coach Rogers and the whole football staff, the football organization as to what they do, because the getting better part is the fun part. The tough part is the sustaining excellence. And that is what he's been able to do with the football program. That's what he's been able to do with the athletic program here at Argyle. And so I really want to appreciate those two and their efforts for this season. Regardless of whether you're on the rise or you're sustaining success, it takes the people before to make the people now make a choice. And what's so great about this 2025 team is that they had seen the people before both make the choice to excel at our high standard here at Argyle, and they've seen a team not. And what they did is they decided to reorient themselves, do what's necessary to complete demands on a high level in the state of Texas in the division of 5A. And so not only did they have that choice made for them, but they made that choice. And what's incredible is the accomplishments they had, right? In our district, we had the state champion team in our district win our district and region, and handedly. and the state meet as well, right? We're third at the district meet. You might think, that doesn't sound very good, but the two teams that beat us are qualifying for the state meet. As Coach Sterenberg said, Region 1 is the toughest region of all in terms of cross country. So for us to have these accolades and at the region meet, we are dark horse candidates for qualifying for the state meet. That means these guys really took it upon them. The most important aspect that they did is not only did they reorient the ship going in the direction of our high standard here at Argyle, but they made it possible for us to be able to say these words emphatically and actually believe it, and that we are in the run-in already to have the chance to compete for a state championship next year. So Team 2025, I'm really proud of what it is you've done this year, because you managed to right the ship and say, we are here to win, because that is the standard here at Argyle. So thank y'all for your great season.
Congratulations, Argyle High School boys cross country. We'll now shift back to Dr. Carpenter and Mr. Slayton to close out tonight's special recognition.
That was an incredible testament to Coach Carter. You ended us very well with that. I love that message. It's a great, absolutely way to end it. And we do have a lot of high standards and a lot of excellence in this district. And it was shown tonight. We celebrated more than 150, even though not all of them could be here this evening, between our students and our teachers and our coaches and our directors. So congratulations once again to all. Very proud to honor you this evening and looking forward to the next round. Some of you will be in the winter and spring celebrations, I'm quite sure. So with that being said, tonight we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. We want to wish you a fun and restful holiday break. And coming soon, I guess the end of next week. And so we will be excited to start a new year when we get back in January. And Mr. Slayton, I will turn it back over to you to close out tonight's meeting.
All right, just to echo Dr. Carpenter, thank you again for all of you being here, those who are watching on the live stream, and congratulations again to all of our students, your accomplishments, your hard work, your effort, and just being able to shine and represent our district so well. Again, wish you all a Merry Christmas. The time is 6:56 p.m. and we are adjourned. Have a good evening.